let's see how this works. I've got my coffee. I've got my sweet water. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is the kilobits per second. I think I've set that at a number which is too low. I think that might be a slight disaster. But let me know if you are indeed there. Nightbot, thank you very much. Oh great, we got the battle of two bots. I forgot Stream Elements was a thing. Stream is healthy. That's a good thing. I like that. This is just a test stream though, so it's certainly not going to become a well, we'll see what. Hopefully it'll become a thing. But right now it's just a test. Anyway, all good tests. We've got the Kratos. If you're really that insistent on that, there is an unboxing of this video. Sorry, there is an unboxing video of this particular thing located on my stream. You can stream channel. We're going to build a bit of it and see what we can get up to today because it needs to get built. Anywho, let's just get. I'm just going to get stuck into it and see how it looks. If it looks like settings need to be changed later, then I will absolutely change it because I know on OBS for Twitch, the kilobytes a second is about almost triple what I've got currently, so this could be a disaster. However, we've got the you got your little thingamajiggles. We've got the instructions, obviously the most important part of any nutritious meal. Still tempted to get a second one of these. Now, as I have been thinking, the tracks will stay on the sprue. I will paint those on the sprue rather than fiddling around like a lunatic. L1 and L2. Lovely jubbly. I might just put that very top bit of track into place. Potentially. Might write that. L1 and L2 though. Let's just get stuck into it. What have we got here? We have got a sprue. Say L. 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 Okay, let's just start whipping this off. So yeah, it's just this is a bit of a test stream. It's not going to be like a full length Sunday stream. Normally over on Twitch, I would stream for about 3 or 4 hours. This is not going to be that length. This is just a test to make sure I've got vague settings. Just vaguely correct. I'm slightly dubious about the kilobytes a second that I've got. But I will check over this nightmare after this finishes and we can have a proper butchers at that. However, there is a part that we need. So yeah, I have pondering, with a capital pondering. Potentially doing a YouTube stream right before my Twitch stream, like for an hour. Just an hour of, I don't know. I was going to say chit-chat. An hour of painting. Just to sort of like get me all limbered up for some more painting. Hey, what's up, Jangles? Jangles, okay, so I've just been grumbling to myself. What a surprise. When I went live, I've realized that the kilobytes per second is drastically low, so this could look like complete rubbish. So, luckily it's just a test stream thing. How was your... I know you streamed today. How the hell was it? Aldi from YouTube. I'm on the YouTubes. Yeah. Well, turns out I think I've tried this once before. What's going wrong there? How's things with yourself? I hope you are bloody well. I passed out for my afternoon. I ended up passing out. I had a massive lunch today. It was delicious. But sleep needed to happen. I don't think it looks bad. Ah, okay. But does it look good? That's the important part. I would like it to look good. I mean, looking bad's like a you know, a kind of, that's easy. I like all the purple. It turns out I set up this literally 2 years ago. Yeah. I had all this set up from 2 years ago. I had some like alerts. I had a tip from someone. I had some follows. I hopefully you've cleared everything, but we shall see. I don't know. Yeah, February 22nd, 2020. So it's over 2 years ago. I last did a YouTube stream. I'm just gonna really see if we can just kind of crack this together as relatively quickly as possible. It always does. Hell yes. Hell yes. And what are you up to for your... Well, it's afternoon with you, isn't it? I know you're not in the UK. All the way over in America land somewhere. It was crazy that it was... I don't know, maybe just do that. I've got to remember that I can't accidentally swear. I've got to be very PG here, or at least do my best. I think. Oh god. I think we're going to try and be somewhat more PG here. Anyway, this is just a test stream. We'll see what we can get done in like an hour. I am pondering the idea of streaming a smidgen before, like, my Twitch stream starts. You have to go ahead and to run a couple of errands. Well, thank you very much. I thought I'd give it a go over here. Like, obviously, Twitch is where I'm certainly most used to. But I figured, you know, I should finally give it a go. I don't know, trying to get my name out there a bit more than I have been doing. So, but get the errands done. Also get yourself some snacks. Get all of the snacks, please. That would be amazing. I am absolutely not hungry at all. However, it is a Sunday. You are allowed to have all of the snacks. Very weird day today. I had all the family here. It was very lovely. Got to see my brothers, my sister-in-laws. Is there a plural word for that? Sounds weird. Sister-in-laws. You got this? Well, thank you very much. I have definitely got something. Anyway, I have. I did say I was going live, although I didn't tag everybody in the on my amazing top tier, very very busy Discord. I typed a message in, and someone typed a message like 3 days ago, and I remember replying to them, but I never hit enter. So that message has just been chilling there for like 3 days. I'd popped back into Discord this evening just to say, oh, I'm going to go live, and realised that I never sent a message to the person. Made me giggle like an idiot. Whee! Anywho, so we are just building this tank. It is going to be painted up. Well, okay, so I've got the Rhino right here. I still need to finish it, but I think we are going to start painting this I think we're going to paint this up on Twitch. We will paint this up on as a massive YouTube video. Like with all the weathering and all the nonsense. All that good stuff. And the Spartan. I don't know about the bloody Spartan. Obviously, when that stream happens, I need to get a bunch of Demolition Man quotes, alerts made. John Spartan, you have been fined for whatever nonsense they were doing. Nightbot. Oh, hello. Nightbot. Hello. Not used to Nightbot at all. I know it's ancient. I use Phantom Bot over on Twitch. Turns out, I think I can just use it for Twitch. I was hoping I could just use it over here as well. And I think I've already got Stream Elements knocking around as well, so it's going to be a disaster. I can sense it. I can sense there's going to be some sort of issue somewhere. Okay. I think I'll just build one of these sides rather than both, because the other side is just a mirror image of it. We don't need to see... I will leave this video live so everyone can laugh at my top quality live streaming attempts and realize that my settings are a complete nightmare. Unless the settings are so bad that they're not even worthy of being saved for prosperity? Prosperity? Posterity? I always get that word confused. Posterity. Whatever the word is, I know you know what I mean. I hope. I did order the Leviathan, the new plastic Leviathan over the yesterday. I used my Element Games link. There should be a link below in the description. One wants to save money and one is within the UK and really needs to locate someone like in the US who can do some sort of affiliate stuff. In that regard. Goody gumdrops. Crikey, that was the airbrush. Just gonna glue this together. Unfortunately, my glue situation is not good. It is not a good situation at all, by any stretch of any imagination. It is a complete and utter disaster area. We are running out. I need to make another order for glue. Sooner rather than later. Okay, so it's going to go together like this. It's going to be nice and easy. It's going to be a smooth... Ugh. This glue. Oh, buggeration. I mean, excuse me. What a disaster. I was hoping there were going to be spaces between, like Nightbot would do that on every line. We going to glue? Yes, there we go, there's glue. I watched a film last night. It was called... Now, what was it called? Sinister. Yeah, it was called Sinister. I don't know if folks have seen it. I'm sure they have seen it. Apparently, it's quite a scary film. Okay. So I am going to check my sweet settings for this. After this little test, it's only going to be another half an hour or so. I just really wanted to use this a testing mechanism for future YouTube streams. Try and figure out, it's slightly different here. Got to change a few settings here and there. But there we have a thing. There is a replica on the other side, obviously. And one of the sponsons go there. I will attempt... I got to ponder that. I don't think I'll be magnetizing. I'm not entirely sure. I've got to double check the weapon options before we build that, though. Now, it does say put on a bit of track here. I'm slightly concerned that there will be some coverings over it, which is... I might have to paint this bit on the miniature rather than on the sprue, which is what I really want to be doing. Because as you can see, as you get down later here, there are these coverings which go across. Like the track will go up here, but there will be coverings over this bit. So potentially I could just mask it off. I could mask the track off. It's always the bit underneath though. Like I get very... There can't be any grey plastic. I do not want to see any grey plastic. However, we will one thing at a time. I will locate L12 and L15. That looks like not the piece I was looking for. Curses. L15. Okay. We have found you, you cheeky rascal. Problem is, I've also been pondering streaming gaming again as well. I know we've got Modern Warfare 2 coming up. What's the other part? L15, L12. I know we've got Modern Warfare coming up. It'll be my opportunity to absolutely be terrible on another game. And potentially stream it as well. Much to everyone's rapturous applause. Oh, hello Betty. Stream is healthy. Well, I'm glad the audio is, at least. When I went live, it kept telling me, oh, there's no audio coming through. Sort your life out. Turns out I'd muted the microphone, which is why there was no audio. Couldn't figure it out. I was like, it should be working. It should be working. It's just a very quiet bit of the stream because no one's talking and it's a test. Still, onwards and upwards. Really pondering this. This Kratos is the track situation is really bugging me, and it shouldn't be. Although if I do a shoddy attempt at it today, then potentially it would give me the opportunity to be like, oh no, what on earth have I done? I'm going to have to buy another one. Problem is, they've already said you can run these in squadrons of 2, which is not good for my wallet because I may very well get another one at some point. I know we got new plastic Predators coming out, which is going to be amazing, and I'm pretty sure you can run those in squadrons of 3. I know there's like an armored. Certainly, looking at Battlescribe. Not always correct, obviously. Battlescribe, it has said in the past you can run them in squadrons of... I think it was 3. And I think there is a Rite of War called Armored Breakthrough, where you can take predators as troop choices. In fact, you're obliged to, which is pretty sweet. And my Imperial Fist army is going to be tanks and robots. Whereas my Iron Fists, that's going to be artillery and robots and dreadnoughts. So similar in some aspects, but hopefully the Imperial Fists will be slightly faster moving, although the dreadnoughts that I want to get will slow it down. But that does mean I'm going to have to get a cheeky Mastodon. Oh no. And some drop pods, which are really bleeping expensive. I don't know how... can't remember if I've actually seen one. I'm sure I must have seen a Dreadnought drop pod before, but they seem ridiculously expensive. Obviously, they are Forge World. So they need to hurry up and come out with some plastic ones. Quick sharp. Right. Where the... Hold on. Hold on, I'm getting confused. Wait. What the... This is why I shouldn't stream, because it is saving my stupidity for everyone to see. This bit goes up here. Sort of, somehow, there. So that's fine. Okay, this is the bit which goes over that bit of track I said to begin with. I did a recording over the video for over the weekend for the Resin Leviathan Dreadnought. I am going to make that into an unboxing video, and that hopefully that can go live this week. It'll be a very short one, and I will also do a horrible short as well, so you can check out my shorts if you so desire. I have one amazing one at the moment. It's so good. Anyway, this is why the track, one bit of track is probably going to have to go on there, because this bit is kind of going to be going over it. And I can't live with seam lines, so it's going to have to get the brush up in there and give it a good old wiggle around. This is a complete a disaster. What am I missing? What? Does this stick further back? Oh, this is a fantastic time. Oh, wait. Hold on. Does it go? Can't go like that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. This is gonna end up being humiliating. More humiliating than a regular Twitch stream. The bloody hell. Okay. Let's just pretend that's not happening at the moment. I'm gonna drink some coffee very quickly. I muted myself after drinking coffee and forgot to unmute myself. I thought I was hopefully gonna leave that just over on as a Twitch specific thing, but no. It's I'm gonna bring it over. It's gonna be an absolute thing here on YouTube as well, by the looks of it. Who bloody knew? It's fine. It's fine. Accidents happen. I just have to remember to always check. Always be cognizant of that. Okay, let's clear this up. Get the other track, the other bits together. I do have some of my birthday cake as well. Potentially, that is that could be something I could go and have a nibble upon. However, so we are going to try and do some more YouTube shorts. It's going to be mostly unboxings of small things, and I can sort of literally just unbox in sort of 60 seconds, which is not nearly enough time to properly devote any amount of anything to, really. But we shall make it happen. See if we can get a bit of traction here on sweet YouTube. Can't believe I've muted myself. I mean, I can believe I muted myself, but I wished that it wasn't such a thing. So I will keep this video up for having a look at. I will review it and see what settings need to be made. I suspect the CPU is being okay. Kilobytes per second is still drastically low. I might have to bop that up by quite at least doubling it. I know my network can cope with more. My internet connection, at least. I don't want I don't want to be dropping frames left, right, and center. Although it does say drop frames 0. That is the kind of number I like to see when it comes to dropped frame counts. Okay, let's clean up all these little. There are lots of little bits. Right there. Very wary of those. Oof. As for the Spartan, I was hoping to. I'm pretty sure I have an old set of Land Raider resin doors. So Forge World do resin. They certainly did do resin doors for Land Raiders, much like these resin ones for the Rhino, the Deimos Rhino. And I'm really sure I had a set of resin ones at some point, and I just, for the life of me, I can't find them. Specifically for my Imperial Fists. However, I have been scouring. There has been the scouring, and we're not getting anywhere finding anything, unfortunately. So hopefully we do find them in a box somewhere. I don't know where. But I can't leave that Spartan unbuilt for much longer. We're gonna have to make a move on it at some point. I mean, it might just be the drastic situation of going, oh no, I have to get another one. I'm looking forward to them bringing out the new Land Raiders, though. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Then my Terminators can roll around in style. If there's one thing which is needed is style. Well, actually, well, the Ultramarines have style in spades, so I've got that sort of aspect of it looked after when it comes to stylish Space Marine chapters. I do have Ultramarines for my 40k army as a 40k army. Also got Imperial Fists, and I also have a few cheeky Blood Angels, but I've got to actually paint them up. I have a Artemis. I do have the old Inquisitor scale Captain Artemis miniature somewhere. I'm going to have to locate him and get him painted up. 54mm scale metal miniature of absolute awesomeness. I saw that miniature when it first came out, and I knew then that it was going to be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. And weirdly enough, it did become mine. There were a couple of other miniatures I wish I'd got my hands on, but I can't bring myself to go to eBay and pay those ridiculous prices that they request. Still, onwards and upwards. Some more glue. More glue. There we go, more glue. I don't know. We'll see how these YouTube streams do. Otherwise, I don't know. I do kind of like the idea of doing a the cheekiest of game streams as well. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a disaster when it goes together, but we will suffer, as we always do. Well, we don't suffer, really. Well, maybe we do a little bit. I don't know. There we go. That is that side. Lovely jubbly. Okay, tracks certainly under here. Those are all getting done off the vehicle. A bit of track up here, which I've decided I am gonna do this bit because a little bit does go over it. And I don't really fancy trying to get the brush underneath there and not get any bits and pieces up here. Although we are going to weather the hell out of it, so maybe I should just stop fussing. But it does mean we also have to mask all the track off as well, so it is that's a whole load of fun. However, this is the... Let me get that one. Let's get these bits and pieces for this side. We need part number... Ouch. R15. Does appear to be this part right here. I swear that it makes no sense how it... They just say, oh yeah, just glue it on. Just wang it on there. That's what I'm doing, and it just does not look... Every time, it just does not look correct. And one must be correct. But to be correct, one also has to do that. R12, which was that piece right here. So yeah, we're not going to do the sponsons or anything like that. I'm not going to worry about the sponsons. Those can get popped off very easily. So what I think I would like to do is potentially go to... I might have to go to eBay or a bits place and purchase a second pair of sponsons to go on here. Because they fit on... You just sort of plonk them on and then rotate them. And then that's it. You don't need to magnetize them. As long as you're relatively, you know, gentle, not just like smacking it on there and hoping that... yeah, so a second pair would probably be an idea. So, looking at 47 minutes currently. That is including a 10-minute startup bit. I might remove that in future. I don't know. Anyway, this Kratos, Kratos, whatever. I will be painting this up specifically for YouTube. I won't be going anywhere near it on Twitch, so do not fear. However, the Rhino, this bad boy, is going to be painted up on Twitch. So if you want to see that happen, head over to Twitch. Make sure you're following me at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. And you should be able to catch me. I'm hoping to start it this coming week, in fact. I've got to paint the insides. I would like to kind of do that off camera, though. I don't know. I'm a bit of a... it's not a good situation to be in, but... we will deal with it. All right. So hopefully the Nightbot is supposed to spam my... it is supposed to automatically, like, deploy my social links like it has done. But when I was doing the setup for it, it said... So that Nightbot... so when you're streaming, to stop Nightbot spamming your empty channel. Or something like that. That made me cackle out loud. It has been a while since... Oh, my internet died for a second. That would have been an absolute travesty. Anyway, they did make me giggle seeing that setting on Nightbot. Glad I did it. Never used Nightbot before. All this time streaming, I've just been mostly been using PhantomBot. Well, yeah. Bit of grey plastic there. Anyway, this is some more regular content for YouTube. They want all of the content. I will do my best with the amount of time that I have available. Give them maximum content. My thing I'm trying to avoid at the moment is try and figure out which tank, like, main battle cannon thing we want on top. There are a variety of options. There's a variety of options up there, and, well, I don't know what to go with. I think it looks pretty easy to swap them out there without just, like, gluing the lid on. You can just kind of pop it off and then pop the lid off, pop the thingamajiggle out and then put the new weapon type on and then put the lid back on. So, I don't know. I'm just not really... I am slightly fussed. But also not too fussed. Okay. Okay, H2. Oh yeah, we missed that H1 there. That's another bit we need. H2. You were a little weird wibbly bit, weren't you? We've got the wrong bit. We got the right H. H for oh. H1. Do we have the right bit? Are there two H's? There's 4. I think there might be 2 H's. Yeah. This is... No, that says T. Am I? I'm losing my mind. That's a sponsor. S. It's on the whole sponsor. It should be. It's right here. If I'd held this, I was looking at it like this. If I'd held this the correct, like, to me, this is the correct way, like with all the numbers and letters there, right? So I was looking for a shape which looked like, which looked like it had a sort of semicircular or like a quarter circle sort of bit. I was looking at it going, that's not it. Look at it from the other side. Oh yes, that is it. That is it indeed. So we will get H1 and the other one. This is H1, H1, and H2. This track situation is really bugging me, and I know it shouldn't be. I should just get on with it. I'm going to make my mind up fully, but this will become a... Obviously, this will be a... You become addicted to watching sprue goo instantly fill otherwise awkward gaps when you squeeze bits together. Also, Wolf, I do apologise for butchering your name there, but hello, how you doing today? Happy Sunday to you. I do understand. However, what I would say to you is, if that is a problem, I'll solve it. Check out Mr. Dissolved Putty if you really want to live your like sprue goo life. This is basically what this is. It's kind of, it's dissolved putty, and you just use it to fill gaps, and it gives a similar kind of effect. It is pretty hazardous, but it is absolutely amazing stuff. We might even use some. How you doing today? Happy Sunday to you. This is just a test stream, really. I'm liking the idea of doing a little bit of a test stream. Sorry, a little bit of a stream before my Twitch stream goes live. I don't know if I'm really going to do that. I just like the idea of it. I like the idea of it just to sort of get a bit more content out on YouTube in a sort of very not a cheap manner at all. Also get me kind of like already ready to go with the painting on Twitch, so I can go straight into painting instead of maximum jibber jabber, which is my default setting basically, all situations. Well, okay. I need to double check really what it is. It's Mr. Dissolved Putty. Now, in my mind, it was... I thought I had... Okay. In my mind, I think it's this stuff but dissolved in alcohol or something. I unfortunately can't read Japanese. I wish I could. There is a... All I know is that there are a couple of YouTubers who have suggested it, who do like sort of contemporary models of, like, you know, tanks and aircraft, etc., etc. And they've suggested it instead of sprue goo. Like, obviously sprue goo is probably cheaper to make, right? But they have recommended this. Oh, hold on, here we go. There's some English I can... Danger! Highly flammable, liquid and vapor, harmful if swallowed, causes skin irritation, causes serious eye damage, harmful if inhaled, may cause drowsiness or dizziness, repeated exposure may cause skin dryness or cracking. Keep out of reach of children. Wear protective gloves, protective clothing, eye protection, face protection, if swallowed. Jesus. Get immediate medical advice attention if medical advice is needed. Have product container or label in hand. If in eyes, rinse cautiously with water for several minutes. Remove contact lenses if present and easy to... What? Easy to continue rinsing. Contains more methyl pentan 2,1, butan 1-ol, cyclohexanone. It sounds really pleasant reading all of this. Unfortunately, it doesn't really say... Okay, well, I can say I've read the hazard list. And now I can bin it. Jokes aside, I don't know how I've went without sprue goo for so long. No, exactly. Like, I used... Like, in the good old days, I used... I can show you. So I've got this bit of scenery right here. This is a massive hunk of plastic. Like, the gaps between... You can see where the pieces are. So this is one segment. There were these two segments on each side, and then this was the main piece. So the gaps around here, unfortunately we're out of focus. But you can see where the green stuff is. Like, massive, absolute chunks of green stuff were used to kind of get rid of the gaps. And even then, I need to try and remember to go over it with typhus corrosion before I paint this bad boy up. Just to sort of... Because I tried to add a bit of texture in there, but it looks like garbage, and I'm going to have to sort of typhus corrosion it up anyway. But yeah, so anyway... On the subject of sprue goo, this stuff, I believe... Well, I'm going to have to do some testing. But I have heard good things about it. Otherwise, sprue goo will, you know, also do the job. Saves so much time on certain pieces when you just use it like... when you use it just like you would with regular glue, and strengthens the bond too. Do you have... Did you just, like, basically get some chopped up bits of sprue and just dunk it into one of these sorts of things, and then put it on with a spatula or something? Because that's how I've seen people do it. Maybe not with the brush bit, but I used to use green stuff, but that's just... Yeah, no, exactly. It is a complete nuisance for gap filling. Takes way too long. Yeah. I remember when I did that. That was a couple of years ago. And I've still got to paint it. I really need to paint it because my boy, Nagash, he needs a background. Anyway, as you can see, it does say somewhere on the title that it's a live stream test. So I don't... This isn't like... I wanted to do this and give it a go. I've streamed on YouTube, I think, once before. And I wanted to give it another go. Just to make sure it wasn't... Because I couldn't really remember... Like, I think I've made a mistake with the video settings. It seems far too low. And I need to check the quality, because I don't want it looking... I don't want the stream looking like garbage. Especially if we do some more YouTube streams, which I would like to do. Because otherwise I'm going to have to do lots and lots of... Well, I think I need to do... I don't know, I was watching a YouTuber and he was saying, I've got to do 3 shorts a day. 3! A day. To continue growing the channel. I mean, obviously we're not... Like, he has like 1.3 million viewers. I have... Sorry, what's the word? Subscribers? And obviously we're well, we're at 392. We are gonna increase that number. Also, I suppose if we're doing that, I suppose I should have... I know desktop audio is unmuted, so it should be able to listen to stuff. Ouch. That's exactly what it is. You add little bits at a time. Wait a few hours to see how thick it is when it starts becoming gloopy but not quite yet stringy. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, it is... I have seen it done before. But like a while ago, admittedly. I think... who would it have been? I think it was... So... I think it was Night Shift. Over on his channel, or Plasmo. I believe it was one of those two people who told me specifically. It was a video just for myself. No, it was one of the videos they put out, and that's what they did. But I think they'd also talked about the stuff that they ended up purchasing. So most regular sized models, I'm just using a cocktail stick. Oh, okay. I do want to do some contemporary armor. Like, obviously, I love my Space Marines, okay? I like all that stuff. But I am tempted to do a, like a contemporary tank and stuff. Something, like, a bit different. I keep seeing the whatever it is, Striker. You know, the AP... Is it APC? Armored Personnel Carrier? The MPV? Whatever the... I get confused with the term, but I keep seeing that miniature from what's AFV Club. I get very tempted by it every time I look at it. Anyway, sorry, I got this tool out because this is what I think I'll use to put the sprue goo on. It's a stainless steel dental tool that, in fact, my mother used for when she was restoring China, sort of. Don't say I said that out loud 40 years ago. That she gave me, and unfortunately, this was the one I liked the most. It went this way. It had this sort of like this shape, but in that direction. That was my favourite bit. Now I'm just have to suffer with this end. Ragnar, I know. Well, it's just a test, my friend. Also, Ragnar, how the hell are you? How are you doing? How was the concert? I'm glad you got some Terry Pratchett, by the way. I have been thinking about that quite recently. And, like, I've got about 30 books. Well, the problem is, I've got about 25 books before I want to start reading some Horus Heresy. But then I also thought, you know what? Discworld. It's been about 30 years since you last read a bit of Discworld. I think it's about time you got back to it and run a slightly more mature mind over those books. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for swinging by here on YouTube. It is just a test. I have been pondering over... Ragnar, I have said it briefly. I am pondering doing like a short YouTube stream before every Twitch stream. Just for an hour and no longer, so round about the time we've been live now. And, yeah. Just an idea, I've just been pondering it with a... Okay. Yeah, we'll figure this out eventually. Are you still in Sweden? Ah! Well, how the hell is it? Is it delicious? What the devil is going on with this nightmare? Oh, okay. Yes. No? Son of a bee sting. Alright, hold on. That didn't happen. Just... I don't know, go back over the video later, Badger, and just edit this bit out while you try and figure out what the hell you're doing wrong. Still in Sweden, but even the bookstore here had a few Pratchett. That's amazing. I think that was... How... Like, I know you said it was a small town. How large a town are we talking about? This is the right side, and this is the left side. I'm very conflicted about the track situation at the moment. Either I put them on and try and attach them later, because we got panels going over the top here, and the track runs up here, surprisingly enough. So I'm very conflicted. I don't really want to mask stuff off because I can't be asked, really, truth be told. Alright, so this apparently goes like that. Yeah, we got to put... I think we're going to have to do the track now, which is not... We're not going to be able to feed it in. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to be able to feed it in. I might have to do a bit of testing before I commit. However, we are getting parts ready. Ragnar this week, hopefully, we'll be starting painting the Rhino at some point. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. It could be Tuesday's stream over on Twitch. Messages held for review. What happened there? The word buttocks? Really? Is that too... Okay, well, we have to keep it really PG on YouTube. I'm gonna have to be very strict. I have to be really PG. It's gonna be very stressful for me. Sorry about that. Cleaning a mold line off Eldar. Posterior. What a time to be alive. Yeah, well, they do need very smooth cheeks. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Anyway, I am streaming tomorrow. And I am streaming on Tuesday. I have been pondering about doing it, turning one of them into an evening stream. I got to double check stuff. It could be tomorrow night tomorrow becomes the evening stream, and then Monday. Sorry, and then Tuesday. I'm going to get my days confused. Tuesday just stays where it is in the afternoon. I want to double check a couple of things before I commit to that, but just so we know. Very PG. You know me, Ragnar. I am one of the most PG people on the internet. Anyway, I did see my niece. I saw both my brothers. I saw their wives this weekend. I saw both of my lovely nieces as well. It's great to see them. Like one of them is slowly like she's getting some words out. Very sweet. I'm just pondering if we get these tracks sprayed. If I get them primed and sprayed now. Well, not right now, but if we get them primed and then I go over them with steel, then we glue them in and then mask them over, and then proceed. I just think that's going to cause a disaster. I think we're just going to have to. I think we're just going to have to do just suffer. We'll do the tracks last, and hopefully, I'll just mask around where the tracks are going to be, and hopefully we're not going to go any. I think that's what we're going to have to do. All right, yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a disaster. Nightspot, what is that? Stream elements. I'll ask for donations. So tried magnet. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I've still not got my mine even glued together yet. I got I got so psyched. Like this weekend, I basically done almost no quote unquote work. Which is fine. It was my like quote birthday weekend, so I'm not stressed about it. What I did do though, I did an unboxing video for, what is this? A resin Leviathan. Hopefully I can turn that into a video. That will go live this week. And then obviously we have the plastic. We got the plastic Leviathan unboxing video, hopefully this Saturday. Hopefully it arrives in time for me to do an unboxing. And then on, that's what I was thinking, the Sunday night stream after the unboxing video becomes the building video of that miniature. I like that idea. Tracks are partially covered. Yeah, let me see if I can show you a... I don't know how... Hopefully you can see that. So there are these armored panels which go over the tracks. Like there's one up there, there's one up there, there's one... So this entire track up here is covered. And I don't think I'm going to be able to thread the needle, metaphorically speaking, underneath those little bits and glue it in place. Which makes me unhappy at a weird level. Yeah, so I've ordered the plastic Leviathan. It will be a thing. So yeah, I will hopefully do the unboxing video on Saturday. And then we'll do the Sunday evening. I like the idea of a Sunday evening stream. That will be the building of that previous unboxing video, I guess. We'll still be able to unlock a Saturday Twitch stream, but, you know, whatever. I know. No, I know, Ragnar. This is why it's causing me major... Like, so the panel, like, these ones, it's got, like, panels which go blop, blop. This is a different one, but a different shaped panel. Like that. Thankfully, the seam here is pretty good. So I could paint it... I could have painted it in a sub-assembly. I don't know. I'm really conflicted about it. I think we're just going to have to suffer and put the tracks on. Too much hassle. Yeah. I think it's going to be a hassle either way I decide to do it. So we're gonna track it up and just hopefully something good happens. But what I might do, what I will do is I will prime the tracks first, then glue them in place. Just to make sure that they're all nicely covered. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Can't you slide in the tracks? Well, the problem is... I'll show you the problem briefly. This track here. You see this long track here? R9. That's L. It is this one right here, okay? This track here. Like, it belongs... Sorry, you can't really see, unfortunately, because the sprue's still in place. But there is quite the length. But if I hold it up, it goes over... It goes under both of these armored panels, one there and one there. I just don't think there's clearance. Although there might be. There might be. You know what? There could be clearance. I'm going to get these two panels off anyway. I'll have a very quick look. R10 and R11. Okay, let's have a very quick look. See if these panels... Anyway, tell me about the magnetizing. Sorry, I got completely sidetracked. I didn't mean to... move the conversation away from your sweet, sweet contemptor. What's going on here? Okay. You little rat bags. So yeah, I just wanted to say this is a test stream. It is not a. I will keep it up for. I got to review it to make sure the quality's okay. I think I've derped up on the video quality, like the kilobytes per second upload. So I might need to change that. Ouch. As you will have seen, I've done a sweet short for YouTube. 60 seconds of pure quality. Not the only time I've had the opportunity to say that sentence. One way to find out, pretty much. That is exactly so. I know. I wish I wasn't so fussy sometimes. Like when it comes to stuff like mold lines and all that kind of stuff. I wish that I wasn't. I wish that I didn't find it quite so. I don't want to say traumatic, but just like looking at them sometimes, it's like this is hello, wrong part. You know what? I reckon. I know you can't quite see it because it's out of focus. Suppose I could. There we go. I reckon there might be enough room if we're really kind of dainty. Obviously, dainty is basically the watchword of this stream. Channel. This one I have to put it. This one I have to glue in regardless, and we can put the track in under there. But I reckon we might be able to just slide it in there. And then we can always put some filth over the join. It's probably to use cutting. Ragnar. It's probably to use it's probably best to use 4mm by 1mm. You had to do some filing and oh no, of course, yeah. What I have read is okay, so I did read someone's review on the Leviathan. They used I think what they suggest on Leviathan, admittedly, I think they suggest they put a sort of like a relatively slender magnet on the body of the Contempt of Leviathan, but they used a stronger magnet on the arms. I don't know if that is a good idea. You can't watch YouTube streams in the background? Curses. Really? I've watched a few, but I don't know. We're only going to go on for another 10 minutes, though. So it's just... It's, you know, this is just a test stream. I do not want to be turning these into sort of Twitch stream length videos, because that would be terrible for you. Well, terrible for you, and terrible... Well, not for me. I'm quite happy wittering on like a lunatic anyway, so... R8. R8. Okay, let's have a look. I saw that bit just a second ago. You cheeky rascal. Alright, well, we're going to do this. I'm going to feel very bad about this if this is a disaster. I'm going to blame you, Ragnar, okay? And you'll be obliged to purchase a replacement for me. Because apparently I can't make my own decisions in life. I'm using the wrong blade. Curses. However, oh, hello, Betty. Yeah, we're only going to stream for a little bit more. It's more of just to make sure settings are vaguely accurate. Very slightly weird. Like, I can put a, like, I'm alive, title card? For sort of, I might have to get a generic one to sort of fill in the space. Anyway, I do, thank you very much to anyone who has popped by. Check out this top tier stream. I've got a video to edit. I've got a couple of videos to edit, in fact, for this week coming up. Which I will be doing, basically when I'm not streaming, I will be editing those videos. We've got a little painting video. Very short. Short and sweet. Hopefully, I'm trying to keep those videos down to less than 15 minutes. My God, that is very stressful. Trying to keep those videos down to less than 15 minutes is not easy. I've got lots of words to say. You had 4 by 1.5. Oh, okay. Alright, so 4 by 1 is probably the move, huh? Most scale tank kits, I start with the wheels and track links and just get it over with so I can just enjoy the rest of the build. Yeah, it's... I really loved painting that Land Raider. Like, it only took me 20 years to paint. Like, I purchased it back in 2000 or 2001 and primed it, and I only just painted it like 2 years ago. So it only took me about 20 years. Really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to... You'll notice that these also don't have tracks on. I'm going to hopefully get the tracks primed tomorrow. And we're going to be painting this on Twitch on Tuesday, okay? I've just discovered in my brain. We can do that on Tuesday. Even if it's just painting the inside. Yeah, Okay, so... Which way does it go in? That's what... Okay. Goes in like... that? Goes in like that. It's... Hold on, let's... There we go. On your phone in the background... Oh, okay, sorry, Ragnar. I wanted the magnets to be in the elbows because you only get... Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to... I might have... I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my Contemptor Dreadnought. I'm gonna make a close combat one and a heavy weapons, like, sitting at the back, just shooting from a distance. From a distance. The right one. It's not... Am I losing my marbles? Oh God, what is going on? What is going on with my brain? It's not working. It's saying no, tonight is not the night for your brain. Okay, so this bit goes there. There is a bit of clearance. There is a bit of clearance right there. Although, let's see. No, there isn't. I can't extract it. Okay, all right. So you cannot. We're not going to be able to thread the metaphorical. that might be fine because it's a one longer piece, but this bit at the top has to get glued in. It's alive! Frankenbadger. Most scale tank kits, I start with the wheels and track links. Did I read that out already? My brain did, but I don't know if I actually said it out loud. So you can just enjoy the rest of the build. Yeah, it's finally somewhat frustrating. Okay, and then the R9 goes in on top of that. I'm going to chop this R9 bit off. And then I'll know for future Kratos builds exactly what to do. Plus, on the other side, we'll know what to do as well. Done. Don't scale tanks also have those highly detailed tracks? I think some of the kits I've seen people build, they're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous they are. Like I've seen so for the larger scale tanks I've seen like individual links and then they get a bunch and then you get pins to link each bit together. Or at least that's what I saw one lunatic do, and I thought, okay, look, I love the details. You're doing an amazing job. But my God. There is surely there is a limit. Surely there is a limit to I think I must have been on a larger scale tank though. It's doing that for a 72 scale. Tracked vehicle would just boggles my mind. You know what I mean? Ooh, hello. Okay, so if that track goes there, this one goes. It goes. Ugh. Oh my God! It goes. Oh my God! Okay. Okay, the join there is fine. That would be a doable thing. Now the question is, I don't think one can just like go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is glued down. No, it's getting caught. It's getting caught, ladies and jelly spoons. It is getting caught. Okay, that has resolved my issue for the evening. Okay, so we'll glue this one down. But this track, what I am going to do is I am going to prime it. I'm going to get a bit of steel on there. Just roughly with an airbrush, and then I'm going to glue it in place. And then put the panel on top. What a fiddle. What an absolute fiddle. Still, it's going to be sweet once it's together. Wrong side clearance distance. Yeah. Yeah, it's got the three bits at the front. I did have to double check for a second. Also, having the toothed bits, the teethy bits, yeah, they need to settle into the. They've got registration marks, I guess, that it'll kind of settle onto. So that's a fun time, but it is an entire thing. Anyway, what I would like to say though is this has just been a test stream. It's hopefully in future streams we'll get things a bit more organized. I really wanted to just test my settings. The kilobytes a second, although the stream is saying excellent and healthy. I think that we probably need a bit of a modification in that. Well, I'm going to check it over and see after this is finished. And I do, if we can make it work, I do like the idea of maybe doing an hour's stream here on YouTube before we go live on Twitch. Maybe that might... I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. What I would like to say is thank you very much. If you have swung by, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much for chatting with me, keeping me sane while we've been doing this. Check out my Discord. I know you have my Discord access already. Hopefully. Is this going to work? I don't know. No. Okay. Just so they got the right sag on the track. Yeah. That is, like, what I've seen is, like, when they have, like, the top... When they put on the top bit of track, when I've seen them glue them in, especially, like, the rubber tracks, they put a pen or a pencil or a bit of something circular between the tracks. So let's say this is the top of the, like, with the running things. They put a pen between, like, there and the top of the, like, I don't know, track guards, so that there is a bit of sag between the wheels. It's amazing that what they do. Anyway, what I was trying to say was thank you very much for hanging out. Discord, you can get to that. If for some reason that's not working, that is something I need to look into. But we will see. We will see. Cut off the pins at the bottom. Look, you're being smart, alright? That is being smart. My only thought about that is... Yeah, okay. So you can see the pins from the side. And there would be too many to chop off. Like, if I was being sensible, Ragnar, and I was going to try and thread the needle after the fact, then yeah, I probably would... That needs clearing up. I would do exactly that. But I'm not for this particular one. I will purchase another one, though. I have to. Those are the rules. Ragnar, when are you back home? Right. That's okay. Anyway, so let me say this again. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, folks. It's been a bit of a weird one. But it is sweet, sweet content, so that's always a good thing. I've got a YouTube video going hopefully live this Wednesday. I'll have an unboxing video for this Saturday. Hopefully the Sunday, like this time next week, will be a building of the Saturday kit. That is assuming it arrives. Now, that is entirely based on the post. If the post does not arrive, then I'll have to wing it and we'll do something else. But that is the general gist. The Saturday unboxing video becomes a Sunday building of video, or at least partially building in this case. Well, Ragnar, you are incredibly kind. Thank you. Thank you very much for saying that. I hope that you have an excellent time in Sweden, and get back safely. But enjoy your holiday, most of all. I'm just gonna bump this on the head. This is, in fact, 35 minutes longer than I intended to do, really. It was supposed to be just a short test stream. Turns out it was almost 1 hour 35. So, yeah, slightly longer than I intended. However, Monday's Twitch stream, just before I say it, Monday's Twitch stream is going to be in the evening, I think. Tuesday will be an afternoon stream. So Monday at 8:30 p.m. I reckon. We're going to give it a go because this temperature's disgusting. Anyway, folks, you've all been amazing. I'm going to locate the ending page and then end this stream. Thank you so much, and there will be more YouTube content soon. TM. Thank you, and goodbye.